Hi, Fauzia. Let's take a look at this last set of essays you've sent us. The first one is about the annoying dog. Here we go. Dear Mike, I'm writing to bring to your kind attention the inconvenience caused. You didn't need to write all this. Here, let's clean it up just a little bit. Simplify it and make it a little more accurate. So, dear Mike, I'm writing to bring to your attention the inconvenience caused by the constant barking of your dog. Okay? Now it's accurate, it's clean, and okay. To give you a little insight into the matter, over the last couple of weeks, we are noticing that your dog has been barking throughout the day and night. It is not only continuous, but also high-pitched. We tried to ignore it initially, but now with the arrival of our newborn, it's getting more bothersome. That's why I decided to communicate with you regarding the same. I believe, you don't need a comma here. I believe changing the place where you chain your dog might be a good idea. That's because I feel he isn't comfortable at his current place and something is surely provoking him to bark this way. If you could leash him on the terrace behind the children's room, it might make him more calmer. And if not, it would surely reduce the noise for us. I hope you understand the situation and circumstances which led me to write to you and try to come up with a solution for the problem. Hope to hear from you at the earliest. Yours sincerely. Okay, it's great. It's really natural, it's polite, it's respectful. You're clear about the entire situation, both what you want done and how it's creating a problem. So no issues with this whatsoever. I thought it was a nicely written essay. Good job. All right, let's take a look at your task 2. So let's see what you said here now. Nowadays, okay, that's the prompt, so let's go straight into the green energy essay. Experts throughout the developing and the developed world have debated regarding the extensive use of renewable sources of energy. Some believe it is not cost-effective, hence its usage should be limited. Get rid of that apostrophe. This means it is. You don't want to say it is. You want to say it's possessive, okay? From a personal standpoint, I strongly disagree. This essay will discuss both these contrasting viewpoints and will argue regarding the advantages of green energy. Get rid of the. Using examples from the Indian and Australian governments, plural, because they're two different governments, to support the argument. Okay. There is ample evidence that use of geothermal energy reduces pollution significantly. This is because when generating solar power or extracting energy from wind, there is no production of dust particles or harmful gases. This in turn keeps the environment clean. For example, recent empirical research by the Indian government revealed that the newly developed Kochi airport, located in the southern state of India, which runs cent%, that you missed a word here, on geothermal energy, has reduced pollution index of the city by 50% within a year. Also, unlike the natural resources, no, don't call them natural resources, they're all natural. But instead you want to call them like fossil fuels or non-renewables, something like that, but not natural, because both fossil fuels and renewable sources are natural. Okay, so renewable sources of energy are replenished naturally, hence there is no fear of exhausting resources. Therefore, it is conclusively clear that green energy has not far-fetched. Far-fetched means something different than what you think it means. You want to say really here far-reaching benefits. Okay, what about the cost? Did you mention how it's cost effective? You mentioned pollution. Yeah, where's this? You're supposed to talk about it being more economical as well, and you missed that. The other thing I want to talk about is your use of the term geothermal energy. I may be wrong, but as far as I know, geothermal energy is just one type of renewable energy, one type of green energy. And it's not the catch-all for this word. It's just one type. So saying this geothermal and then talking about solar and wind energy, it doesn't really work. So this was confusing. I think what you meant really here is green energy. And then the rest of it would have been okay. All right? Now let's move on to your next paragraph. It must not be forgotten that although it is environmentally beneficial, it involves a great deal of investment initially. Okay, tell us what it is again, because you've now switched paragraphs, and it's important to kind of restate what we're talking about. So it must not be forgotten that although green energy is environmentally beneficial, it involves a great deal of investment initially. The cost involved to set up these projects can be undoubtedly beyond the capacity of a common man. Government subsidies can be a great way to motivate individuals to promote solar panels or windmills. For instance, after introducing financial aid to the citizens, the Australian government was able to install Solar systems, you don't mean solar system. Solar system is, the sun, the moon, and all the planets. In more than 30% of the houses and in turn promote green energy. Furthermore, these resources can have geographical limitations. This is largely because renewable energy, get rid of the, often relies on certain weather conditions. This can impact the reliability of a constant energy supply. Thus, it's possible to state beyond doubt that contribution of renewable energy has guarded merits. Okay, this part of the paragraph is fine, but this one, I can't really say that I loved it. You're supposed to be talking about green energy being a threat to energy security. The second part of the paragraph talks about it, but the first one, not so much. Let's look at what you did here. You said that it requires a great investment, and it's true that part of energy security is the uninterrupted availability of energy at a low cost. So it's not inappropriate to mention cost here, but rather than saying why this is a limitation, you then said this whole section here, like, look, this whole section here for me really felt kind of off topic. Like, how can I say this? It's almost as if you were making it like a problem and solution essay, and so that's not entirely appropriate development here as far as I'm concerned, okay? But the rest of it was good. That was more appropriate. So, okay, in conclusion, I firmly believe that despite the financial concerns and worry regarding uninterrupted energy, green energy is the way forward as it limits greenhouse gases and utilizes natural resources. Okay, now, since that's the case and you are in favor of green energy, you really needed to reverse your paragraphs. The one about this threat to energy security should have come first in your body paragraphs, and the paragraph which detailed how wonderful green energy is should have come second, because typically what we do is we talk about the side that we agree with second, and first we talk about the side that we don't agree with. That's the appropriate order of paragraphs, okay? So you need to reverse them. Let's see. Other than that, it was okay. I mean, there were little things grammatically happening and lexically, but nothing really, really, really serious. It was a good set of essays. However, I still want to see more from you. In fact, I'd like to see you actually applying some of the things that we're talking about today in following essays. And so for that reason, I really would like to invite you to sign up for more essay corrections with us. I think that this will help you continue to improve, and I think if we keep giving you feedback on your writing, that you will certainly overcome some of the issues that we saw in this last set of essays. So see if that's something that you can consider, if it's something you can sign up for. I look forward to seeing more of your essays, Fauzia. Okay? So good luck to you. Let us know either way what you decide, and I hope to see more of your work in the future. Good luck.